Pot pie.
Hi, friends.
Hi, what's
Good to
going
see
on?
you guys.
Oh
Good
my
to
gosh,
see you.
it's
Yeah.
the onion and the oil or the butter or whatever.
Right.
It like smells like home.
It just comes in, and once it hits that heat, it
Yes.
just smells so good, right?
good.
Yeah, it's delightful. Okay, this recipe you grew up with, or you
Grew up with this recipe. My mother makes this all the time. This is her recipe, and I actually sent in, I don't know if you guys have a picture of the recipe. It is just one of those that's been used and used
I love
and
it.
used over and over.
Makes me
And,
happy.
yeah, and it's a great recipe because this is super simple. You can do a lot of this with everything that's in the cabinet.
Okay.
So you want to take most of it's like a cup, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a cup of onion.
Great.
Okay, we're browning
Easy.
that up right now. It's a cup of potatoes.
Ooh.
It's a cup of carrots.
Do you want that in there?
A cup of peas. Not quite yet.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what I do is I cook these up ahead of time.
So those are par
good.
cooked.
Okay.
Yes. So, and I cook those in stock, right?
Smart.
So, and that way they're kind of picking up the flavor. So
Did you
right
just
now,
like simmer them kind
I
of?
just simmer them until they're soft.
Okay. Any seasoning on that or no?
No, I
But
just
the
put
broth
it in there.
is
But
gonna
the
be-
broth seasons it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? So we're just making a roux out of this right now, and my heat's going down.
Oh, see,
it's always the heat.
listen,
It's always the
it's
heat.
a struggle
This on
over
this
here.
thing.
Do you want it up a
So-
little bit more? What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, she's the pro at this.
Well,
Yeah.
kind of. I'm
Give
gonna
me a
get
good
it.
heat.
Yep. All right.
So, but we'll get it. We'll get it. So you're just making a roux out of this, okay? Because we want to make the sauce, right?
So that's just when you've got the fat, you've got the flour. You always want to cook it a little bit to get the flour
So it's not
flavor
floury.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not raw.
So what consistency are you looking for when you're making a roux? I mean, is it sort of like crumbly a little bit, or do you want it to be...
now that it's crumbly is when we're going to add our stock.
Okay.
And if you look, there's carrots in this stock because this is the stock that I use to make the carrots
Oh,
and the potatoes.
smart.
Right?
You just drain that.
So, yep, you just put it in.
Oh, and then you got a
right?
couple little carrots that came along
Yeah,
for the
some
ride.
chicken,
That's
some
good.
stuff like that in there because this is stock that I did a half and half of freezer stock that I had from cooking a rotisserie chicken, and then I made stock out of that, and then this is just store-bought stock.
Oh,
so your
smart.
hacks here, rotisserie chicken.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So you just can take a rotisserie chicken, and you want to. In fact, Elizabeth, I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to
have
give
to.
you
Yep,
that
I'm
for
happy
me,
to.
please.
Yep,
Yes.
absolutely.
Thank you. And so you want 2 cups of chicken. Just going to pull the stock off there.
And look how this is thickening so
So you
beautifully.
see it,
Yeah, already.
It thickens up super fast.
Yeah, but
right?
you've got it. That's the thing, like Paul's talking about keeping it moving, because
Yep.
if you don't keep it moving, it can get kind of lumpy.
It gets lumpy, you keep going with it,
Yeah.
okay? So
Yeah,
you wanna
it's
do-
almost like it really is like a gravy consistency.
Right. And in this, we're going to do a teaspoon of sage, a teaspoon of salt, and
Okay.
a teaspoon of pepper.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that
There we
sage
go.
is probably what gives us that quintessential
Yep.
sort of chicken pot pie.
It makes
smell
it feel
and
like the
flavor.
Smell
right
it.
time.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are just green peas.
Okay.
In the freezer.
I also like in general just how much pepper you use. Like
Yeah.
you've caused
I
me to
love the pepper.
increase the amount of pepper in
I
my
love
food
the
because
pepper.
I
Go
like
in there,
your
pop
food.
it in. Pop it in.
Yeah, I like what you make, and
So, yeah.
it's because it's just peppery.
Yeah. And so this goes all in like that.
Okay.
Okay. We'll pop our chicken in here.
And because those carrots and potatoes are already cooked, you don't have to worry about them cooking in the pie, because
right.
they would never cook if it was
Right.
raw.
That's right.
Same
That's
with the chicken. The chicken's already done.
The chicken is done. Everything is done. It's right here,
Genius.
okay. So and then you just.
Oh boy!
Oh gosh,
I was
I
gonna
want
say,
you to be
you want to do
careful.
that with?
Oh my gosh,
Like
Paul,
this,
you're
right? You don't
stressing
have
me
any,
out.
like,
You're like
little-
a chef.
It
Hot
hasn't been
mitts here.
cooking that long.
All right.
To make it super hot,
Oh,
right?
this is great though.
Okay, what's your choice on the pie crust? Is it any particular crust that
So
you're
the
looking
other
for?
hack of this is Pillsbury crust,
Yeah.
right? So, and to make it pretty, so this is my other little hack that you just see that we have maple leaves for the
Yeah,
fall.
cute.
Yeah.
So maple leaves, and you press it down.
Where'd you get that
Yeah.
thing?
I don't know, Amazon, probably. I've had it for years.
It came with the
So you
house.
just, you just press down on it, right? So, and then you just
Here,
and
let me
the
take that
there,
little fork
thank
out of there,
you.
buddy.
And then you just fork press the entire thing. Bake it for 25 minutes.
Wow.
Okay, and that's really all there is to it. It's a very easy thing, and then it comes out of the oven, and you have your
Yeah, you've got your little
So
maple
genius.
leaf. Yeah, all the
Yeah.
little
in there.
decorative
You know,
crust.
I don't know if you've ever done this, Paul, but I have when I've had a few minutes in the morning. I've made the filling for the chicken pot pie, and then just when I get home, fill it and toss it in the oven, and
Yeah.
then it's good.
You-
All
yeah.
right, we're going to taste this,
there?
and I am thrilled. The recipe's posted on our website. You can also find it in Paul's monthly e-magazine. It's called alwastasteful.com. You got to drop in your email. He's going to send it to you for free. Oh, thanks, Ben.
Okay, you're done. Yeah, you go ahead and eat. I'm going to let everybody know know that they can take a look at the weather on the way. It's sponsored by Apollo Heating, Air, and Plumbing.
Perfect.
How good is that?
Good.
Reports as we